Hey guys, and welcome to another unboxing video from the team here at the Low Grade Gamer. Today we wanted to talk to you about the RetroN 5. Now this console is capable of playing Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, NES, Genesis, as well as Famicom games, which is really exciting. And of course it all works with a HDMI cable, so it's all compatible with your HD TV, which most of us now have. So let's have a look at the box here. So you've got your high definition symbol there, your multiple system capability where it goes through what it's actually capable of. It's got a quick view of the controller that actually comes with it. Now, there is a plus involved with that as well, which we'll get into in a minute. So if we actually move to the side of the console, you'll see what I mean there. It's actually got the capability to have a Genesis, NES, and Super Nintendo original console controllers actually plugged in, which is absolutely awesome. So if you do have your original controllers somewhere and you want that original feel, you can use this. Now, I find that quite exciting. And once we actually get the box open and have a look at the console, let's have a look at how they've actually managed to work all of this in, because obviously this is a very tight package in terms of how much they've packed into this. So, we've got to see exactly how it's been done. So obviously you've got the wireless controller that comes with it. We've already spoken about the high definition output, audio and video enhancement, graphical user interface, as well as original controller ports. So a few of the things that we've already spoken about. You've got the top of the box there, which is Hyperkin, and you can go to www.retron5.com if you want to see any more information that we potentially do not cover today. You've also got as well your QR code on the side, which Hyperkin include with a lot of their stuff. And what that does actually takes you to the user instruction manual, which we find quite awesome because it always means you've got an up-to-date and current user manual available from Hyperkin, just in case they need to change anything. And again, that's the same thing there. Now, if we go to the back of the box, you see a whole bunch of writing that we are not going to get into today because it's too much. But no, basically what it goes through in essence is a lot of the stuff that we've already spoken about. One thing that it also mentions on the back is pre-built-in cheats. So cheat codes for all your favorite games and other bits and pieces that are already included in the console. So something that we'll have to delve into at another time. But in the meantime, let's get this box open and have a look at what's inside. So as we open the box, you can clearly see that they've put enough bubble wrap to make sure that the device does not get damaged in transportation, which is good. You've got your adapter here, which will be in US, as they all are. It's a Hyperkin console, but you do get your adapters now. You've got your European adapters here and other bits and pieces, but you do get the Australian adapter in there as well, which is fantastic. In the past, some consoles from Hyperkin have not included adapters and other such pieces. So as an example, this is an AC adapter from one of their original NES clones that they brought out, and that doesn't have any of the adapters that come with it. Now, we obviously do supply those, but just saying that they are going to that next step, and we've sort of seen that with a lot of Hyperkin stuff of the massive improvement that they've made over the generations. Now this is the controller from Hyperkin, the Bluetooth controller, which has a micro USB port for charging and such. You've got your different buttons and processors, etc., that it can do, your analog stick. So that's that one there, of course. You've then got the micro USB to charge it, as well as your high definition HDMI cable. So now let's get the console out of the way because, you know, suspense is great. And we'll jump into the manuals here and what you get with it. So you've got your RetroN 5 instruction manual, which is obviously included, plus the one that you can also download online, which is cool. So you've got a sticker kit here, which is pretty cool. Hyperkin, play well, live well, and RetroN 5 and what it's capable of doing, and your whole instruction manual here, which what we'll do for you is we'll put a link in the description of the RetroN 5 instruction manual straight to the Hyperkin website. So that's that one there. Now let's get into what you guys have been obviously waiting for, is what does this even look like? Because it's got to have capability for multiple cartridges and multiple controllers, which is the cool part. Now, personally, I would be using the standard controller, as in the standard controller for the specific console that I was playing. So there's your SNES port right there, which for me is personally what I would be using over the Hyperkin controller, only from the point of view that I like things to be as close to original as possible. But that's just my personal preference. You do have these rubber covers on the side, which do fit perfectly on there, which is very nice to see. So that way it does stop any dust and other bits and pieces getting in there. This is the back of the console. You've got a mini USB port there. Now, that would be for charging the controller. You've got your HDMI output, an SD memory card slot, and the AC power supply. And then on the other side, you've got your second controllers for the SNES, sorry, the NES, and the Genesis. The front, you've got your power button, etc. And on the top is where we have the different, cartridges, basically. You've got Famicom, NES, SNES, Genesis, and of course on the front is Game Boy Advanced. Now, for those of you that haven't seen one yet, this is the power base converter. More about that in 2 seconds. So up the top here is for the power base converter. So basically it goes into the cartridge slot for the Genesis section on the RetroN 5. So if you lift the cartridge door of the power base converter, then insert the cartridge for a Sega Master System, which is also available on there. So that's just reading that directly from the manual to make sure that we get it bang on. But look guys, this is just a quick unboxing video on the RetroN 5, just for you guys to have a look at, see what you think, and of course share your opinions in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, let us know.